Here is an example. And I have spoken about this so many times. Here is a verse in Surah Maidah, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, بَعْدَ أَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, O you who have faith in Allah, لَا تَتَّخِذُوا الْيَهُودَ وَالنَّصَارَى أَوْلِيَاءَ. Do not take the Jews and do not take the Christians as your friends and allies. Is Allah speaking about all Jews and all Christians? Or is He speaking about some Jews and some Christians? You have to go to the rest of the Quran to answer that question. And I don't have the time now to take you to all those verses of the Quran, but there are several lectures of mine. When you go to the rest of the Quran, it is plain and clear, Allah is not speaking about all Jews and all Christians. No. He's speaking about some Jews and some Christians, not all. Well then, who is He speaking about? The answer is there in the words which follow. بَعْدُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ, which means, do not take such Jews and do not take such Christians as your friends and allies, who themselves are friends and allies of each other. بَعْدُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ. The Quran is anticipating. The Quran is saying that this is an event which is to come. When a Jewish-Christian alliance, friendship and alliance is going to emerge. When that Jewish-Christian alliance emerges, you Muslims are prohibited from being their friends and allies. And if you become their friends and allies, then what is the price that you will pay? وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّهُ مِنْكُمْ فَإِنَّهُ مِنْهُمْ. Whosoever from amongst you turn to them for friendship and alliance, you now belong to them, you've lost your Islam. You now belong to them, you have lost your Islam. And if you become their friends and allies, then what is the price that you will pay? وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّهُ مِنْكُمْ فَإِنَّهُ مِنْهُمْ. Whosoever from amongst you turn to them for friendship and alliance, you now belong to them, you've lost your Islam. You now belong to them, you have lost your Islam. Inna Allah la yahdi al-qawm al-zalimin. Surely Allah will not provide guidance for a people whose trademark is zulm. A people who oppress, a wicked people, an unjust people. NATO is the Zionist NATO military alliance, working on behalf of Israel, working on behalf of the Judeo-Christian alliance, the Zionist alliance, NATO. And yet you come with an Islamic movement in Libya and you make an alliance with NATO to overthrow the Libyan government. And then you want to argue with me that Gaddafi was a dictator, he was this, he was that, he was this, he was that, he was this, he was that. Stop wasting my time, you fool! I have to use this harsh language because you've lost your Islam. You don't even know that. You are so blind, you don't even know you've lost your Islam. When you reach in your grave, you'll remember me. This is the Quran.